You picked a 20-period moving average because someone on YouTube told you to, but the dominant cycle in the market you're trading might be 37 bars long. If that's true, every crossover you take is fighting the actual rhythm of the chart. Spectral analysis is the mathematical tool that fixes that. Instead of asking what price is doing today, it asks which cycle lengths are actually present in the data. The output is called a power spectrum. Tall peaks mark periods where the market genuinely oscillates. Flat regions mark periods where nothing is really happening. Like a prism splitting white light into colors, the spectrum splits a price series into the cycles hidden inside it. This matters because conventional indicators impose their period on the market rather than discovering it. A 20-period moving average assumes 20 bars matters. A 50-period moving average assumes 50 bars matters. Neither asks the question. If the real cycle in this market is 43 bars, both of them are guessing, and both of them will misfire at every turn. The original Spectral tool was the fast Fourier transform, but it has problems for trading. It needs your data length to be a power of 2. It analyzes every frequency whether you care about it or not, and it assumes the data is stationary. The Goertzel algorithm fixes all three. It computes power at the specific periods you actually want to test. It works on any data length, and it does the same job with a fraction of the computation. Fractal Cycles uses Goertzel as its primary engine for exactly this reason. A proper spectral analysis pipeline has 5 steps. Step 1 is detrending, which removes the overall drift so the algorithm is detecting oscillations rather than trend. Step 2 is computing the spectrum itself across the periods you care about. Step 3 is the Bartels significance test, which separates real cyclic energy from random noise. Step 4 is selecting the cycles that actually survive that test. Step 5 is summing them into a composite wave that projects the combined rhythm forward. A power spectrum is read from left to right along the period axis. The height of each point is how much energy that period carries. Tall, narrow peaks are well-defined cycles. Broad bumps are cycles whose period drifts over time. Peaks at related lengths like 20 and 40 bars are harmonics, and they're a fingerprint of genuine structure. Everything below the Bartels significance line is noise, and treating it as signal is how most cycle analysis fails. There are limits, and the people who skip them are the ones who lose money. You need roughly 8 to 10 complete cycles in your sample to detect a period reliably, so a 50-bar cycle needs at least 400 bars of data. Different detrending methods emphasize different frequency bands. The same market shows different dominant cycles on daily, weekly, and intraday timeframes, and cycles drift. A 40-bar cycle today might be a 45-bar cycle next quarter. This is also where the Hurst exponent comes back in. A strong 40-bar cycle inside a trending regime tends to extend beyond its measured period. The same cycle inside a mean-reverting regime tends to reverse early. Detection finds the cycle. Hurst gives you the context that tells you how to actually trade it. Want to see the Goertzel algorithm and Bartels significance run live on a chart you actually care about? Upload any chart or pull it from Yahoo. The whole pipeline runs in seconds and it's free to try. Subscribe so you don't miss what's next.